morning, everybody. Today's workout is going to be a great one. We're going to be focusing on core and upper body, legs, especially after you did yesterday's workout, maybe feeling it. So we're going to use as much upper body and core stabilization as possible to make this a challenging workout, but also help with some more active recovery. So today we're going to be focusing on longer intervals. Over the whole week that we've been doing the interval training, it's been very short, really intense intervals. This is going to be a little bit longer. So we have a minute interval followed by 15 seconds rest. There's going to be 4 total exercises repeated for 3 rounds. So the first exercise we're going to do is called a renegade row. So you're going to be in that push-up position. You're going to keep your core nice and tight, and you're going to bring your hand to your chest and then alternate back and forth. So we'll be going back and forth for 1 minute. To modify that, if that's a little challenging and you can't stabilize, being with your knees off the ground, you can drop your knees down. You can do that same exercise. This can also be done from a couch or a seat, a chair. You can do it off the counter. You're just going to be bringing hand to your chest, alternating right hand with left hand. The second exercise, so after you do that for 1 minute, you have 15 seconds to transition to exercise number 2. That's going to again be in push-up position, and you're going to alternate bringing your knee to your elbow. And this is called a spider crunch. So it may be similar to what we've done with the Spider-Man push-up, where you're coming up. That's a variation of that. You can also even do the push-up down, where you're going in that push-up, bringing your knee up. Those would be if you wanted to add an extra challenge to that movement. If we're going to be making it a little bit easier, you would do the push-up position from your knee, and you would just be bringing that knee to the elbow. So you have a minute of that exercise followed by 15 seconds rest, and then you're going to transition over into your back, where we're going to go to a stabilization isometric. Feet are going to be a few inches away from your bottom, hands are going to rest at your side, and you're going to drive your hips, pushing all your weight through your heels. You should feel that in your glutes, hamstrings, low back. If you want to make this a little more challenging, you would alternate legs every 30 seconds and focus on one specific muscle group. Again, if your legs are really sore, you may not want to alternate legs. You keep both feet planted on the ground. Just focus on driving the weight through your heels with that exercise. And then the final would be a leg raise or scissors. So you're going to be laying on your back, hands at your side, and you're just doing that scissor kick, keeping your core nice and tight. To modify that, you can sit up a bit, do your scissors. You can also modify it by just doing a leg lift or raise your feet off the ground 2 to 3 seconds at a time, dropping it back down. So we have 4 total exercises. The renegade row, where you're in push-up position, bringing hand to chest. Then the spider crunch, where you're in push-up position, bringing knee to elbow. You have your wedge, where you're laying on your back, driving your hips up towards the sky, and then finally the leg raise or scissor kick. 1 minute each for every exercise, followed by 15 seconds rest to transition. We'll make the total workout after doing all 3 rounds 15 minutes. You guys have a great day. Love you. Max out.